Hello everybody and welcome to the 2013 Redline Designz 500 at Daytona in the Redline Designz Cup Series. This is narrated by Dale Reynolds, and I would actually like to say I was part of this race and I try to keep myself as unbiased as possible. A little disclaimer though, I actually have no experience in being able to narrate anything, so if you don't like it, please let me know. We'll try and get the bugs worked out. And here we're showing you the starting lineup for your Redline Designz 500 at Daytona. Ben Bando on the pole, then with Dale Reynolds in second. Austin Dabrowski starts third. Brandon Lowe starts fourth. I don't know why it skipped over Brandon Lowe's. You see Javon Cherry in fifth, Sean Tate in sixth, and then Bruce Turner, who was driving Lewis Buss's car, starts in seventh. As you see Tony Ball and Ben Britton starting on the pit road, perhaps probably trying to play it safe there early on in the race. And as you see right there, there's the starting grid, and we come to the green flag. I'm going to cut out here and I'll let you guys listen to the first lap. And now, as you do see there, Ben Bando does lead the first lap in the Redline Designz 500. The racing is fairly intense here at the beginning. Everybody trying to maybe settle in, also trying to maybe get a quick lap led. As you see, Brandon Lowe actually does drop off a little bit. He's got a car with him, and you see Austin Dabrowski pull underneath the yellow line, perhaps to fall back and work with Brandon Lowe's. As you do see, myself do take with the outside lane with the help from Sean Tate is gonna takes the lead here and does lead the second lap of the race. And for the most part here, as we transition, the race is very clean early. Everybody pretty much filing in. You see, Ben Bando does reclaim the lead. He's leading with Javon Cherry in second and Bruce Turner in third. You see Alex Monteferrante being lapped there. Myself in fourth place and Sean Tate in fifth. Austin Dabrowski and Brandon Lowe's do fall back a couple seconds behind the pack. As you see, Alex actually is able to hang on to our draft there. For the most part, the racing was actually fairly clean. Until lap 20 here, you see Tony Ball, for whatever reason, is actually having issues with his car. He brings it down pit road all by himself. It looks like an unscheduled stop. Whatever was causing him issues or what was causing the car issues definitely needed to be warranted. And as you see here, he stops right behind the pace car. He doesn't even stop in his stall, so I don't know what was going on. You see him stop there in the in-car with this field goes by and puts him a lap down. I do not know why. Perhaps we speed it up here. Do not know why he stops, and as you see here, we speed it up. He does take his car onto the off-road. I don't know if that's the road course, if that's the road course in Daytona, or if that's just a infield path or whatever it is. But iRacing officials deemed that unsafe, and they ended up throwing the caution, which was the first caution of the day. You see Tony Ball actually stop and park his car. Definitely not the right way to start off the season. Definitely not a good hit in the points for him. You see the field under caution, and the pace car's lights are flashing. So the caution does indeed come out, and which makes everybody come in and get 4 fresh tires. You see Javon Cherry, Ben Bando, and myself as the top 3. You see Bruce Turner in 4th. And everybody comes on down during this caution to get some tires and some fuel. And we're going to speed this up here. it looks like that Javon Cherry takes 2 tires and is the first guy off of pit road. Looks like everybody else takes 4 tires. There's Ben Bando and yours truly off of pit road, and it looks like Bruce Turner would have beaten Sean Tate out of pit road, and he hit the brakes. I don't know what that was for. But as we come here to the restart, I'm going to cut out here, guys, so you guys can go ahead and listen to this restart. Alright, as you do see right there, Alex Montefronte tried getting up there and grabbing the lead, but yours truly kept that from happening and led that lap. And the racing actually wasn't too bad. It started to intensify a little bit. Remember, this is only a 70-lap race. There's Jovan being pushed by yours truly in the lead. Alex Montefronte, who actually got his lap back, he's on the outside in second, being pushed by Bruce Turner. You see the cockpit here from Jovan and looking back at everybody. Jovan's actually in the lead right now. Take a look at that cockpit. Look at him work that wheel as he leads this race and is being pushed by Dale Reynolds, yours truly. And the racing was pretty it was pretty intense up here for the top 6 for the most part. The race stayed green during this middle part of the race. I do believe the only caution was because of Tony Ball. As you watch the race here for the lead, Alex Montefronte does pull out into the lead with being helped by Bruce Turner. As you see the top 6 racing there for position. Brandon Lowe's and Austin Dombrowski are actually in the back. Once again, just 2-car tangoing. And this is lap 50 here, which the race went green. Lap 50 here is everybody had to make one more pit stop, and here is Jovan, yours truly, and Sean Tate pitting under green, trying to keep everybody together as much as possible. Unfortunately, yours truly actually had a pit row miscue, ended up missing the box, so they ended up having to check up. There you see Brandon Lowe and Austin Dombrowski, and then Bruce Turner and Ben Bando in the lead. However, that would not last for long, as you will actually see right here. They're coming on the pit road, making their stop a couple laps later, and they're getting woed up, and whoa, Bando overshoots it, and he loses control and hits the inside wall very hard with his Chevrolet. Bruce and Alex, as you see there, are able to avoid any kind of contact, but Ben Bando's day, for the most part, is done. That did not warrant a caution, and the race stays green, as you see here on the final lap. This is the final lap right here. You see Alex Montefronte in the lead, Jovan Cherry in second, Sean Tate third, Dale Reynolds fourth, and you see Austin Dombrowski and Brandon Lowe's working together. They ended up catching up with the pack during those green flag pit stops. And we're going to take a look through the last lap. Alex is leading. Here comes Jovan, gives him a bump, and they make contact, and oh, mayhem ensues. On the last lap, coming out of turn 4 to the checkered flag. What a mess, guys. What a mess. We're going to take a look through here. Here's Alex Montefronte's view. As you see, he's leading, he gets a bump. Oh, no, just no way to control it. Gets the hit from Jovan, and the mayhem ensues. Hits the outside wall and spins around like a top. Gets himself, I wouldn't be surprised he got pretty dizzy after that one. Here's Jovan's view. He gives him a bump, and, you know, he's trying to go for the win, you know. Oh, hits the wall. Wow, what a ride. Upside down 2 or 3 times, and then it gets hit on his driver's side in the air. Wow. what a crazy way to end that race. Here's the view from Sean Tate, who was riding in third, and you see, oh, the bump there, the bump, oh, nowhere to go. Austin Dombrowski was on the outside. You see the hood flaps pop open on these new Gen 6 cars. You see how much bigger they are. Hits the inside wall and comes to a stop there in the infield. Here's Austin Dombrowski, who actually was getting a huge run. Ends up getting hit in the left rear quarter panel, and oh, hang on to it. Hits the outside wall. Oh, save it, save it. Nope. Hits the inside wall very hard. Is not able to make it. Here's the view from Dale Reynolds, yours truly, riding around, and the wreck happens. Oh, nowhere to go. Oh, and what a wild ride. Up on the roof, and there's the hit to Jovan Cherry's door as he was upside down. What a wild ride indeed. Here's the view from Brandon Lowe's, and he's pushing Austin Dombrowski. He sees the wreck happen, and again, just the hole closes up so fast here at Daytona, especially with these Gen 6 cars zooming around. He hits the infield wall, actually keeps it straight. He actually ends up being able to cross the line, as we'll show you a little bit later here. Is able to cross the line, and here's the last lap. I'll cut out here so you guys can listen to the mayhem. What a grinding wreck indeed as the caution comes out, the pace car comes out. Brandon Lowe's is actually the first across the line to complete lap 70. He makes it across the line. Here comes yours truly in second. Bruce Turner actually a lap down, not for position. Here comes Alex and Ben Brittain, or BB, whatever you want to call him. Ben Brittain. Sorry about that. Sorry about the script. There's Jovan Cherry, unable to move. And this picture right here explains it all. When the caution comes out, the field is frozen, just like real NASCAR rules. And at the moment of caution, you see here the 99 of Austin Dombrowski is just barely ahead of Alex Monteferrante as the caution comes out. The racing back to the line actually did not help anybody. As you see here, Austin Dombrowski's car is just barely ahead of Alex's car. So Austin takes the win. Alex takes second. You see Brandon Lowe's finishing in third. Sean Tate in fourth. And off screen, you don't see it, but Dale, yours truly, and Jovan Cherry are fifth and sixth. Because Jovan actually did not cross the line, he is credited with a DNF and places in, I do believe, what was going to be 9th place. Okay, as you guys see here, this is the season standings. Because iRacing scored the finish at the line instead of the moment of caution, the standings were all jumbled up, and so I'm actually showing you the season standings here. Indeed, Austin Dombrowski takes the win. Alex Monteferrante in second, Brandon Lowe's in third. You see Sean Tate there does finish in fourth, and myself finishes fifth, but because I had led a lap and Sean did not, it actually credits me as the fourth place standing holder. Louis Bussa, who is really Bruce Turner in disguise, finishes seventh. He's sixth in the standings because he did lead a lap, and Benjamin Brittain, who did not, finishes sixth. He is ahead of him in the standings. Jovan Cherry, I'm sorry about the miscue earlier, he finishes eighth. Ben Bando finishes ninth, but because Bando did lead a lap, and I do believe Ben Bando led the most laps, he's credited with eighth. And Tony Ball finishes 10th after that mechanical failure. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this race review. I know my movie making skills aren't the greatest, but I want to thank you guys for watching. The next race is at Charlotte, and I hope to see you guys there. We'll see you at Charlotte. Take care, everybody.